Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Vanilla Dust. My name is June and I'm a clay artist, and I love to show you guys how I made my clay work here on YouTube. And I'm also a daytime cake decorator at Wholesale Cake from Melbourne, Australia. And in this video, I like to show you guys how I made an iconic little mermaid from my own version, which is an underworld version that is a plot twist to the original version. So she is not a teenager mermaid. She is a fully grown-up woman who never lose her voice to any prince or man. So if you like this version that I created, please give me a thumbs up and also share this video, leave down some comment and subscribe to my channel. It will be so great. So in the past, I have done many Ariel versions as the earrings and also a doll on a mug as a real mermaid. But for this version, I want her to be a human that has a sexy look and a power to seduce any man. So I give her you can see she got a very voluptuous body, which is the first time ever that I have done this kind of body for my dolls collections. Which is honestly, I have no idea whether it's going to make you guys like or dislike. So please leave down some comment for this new idea, my inspiration that I have put into my dolls. So let me talk about her outfit a little bit. I gave her a crop top bralette in teals and a navy drab skirt that has a tie on her hips, which at the beginning I make it long, but later I decide to make it short so it can show her long hair instead. She also wearing a pair of high heel in a matching teal colors. I gave her a golden chain tassel belt and a matching necklace as her belt. She has dark coral red hair with the blue pastel braided hair and strand everywhere, and also a pair of seashell hair clip accessory. So let's get back to what I have done so far. I already started my doll with the head and the body and her top and her skirt, and now I'm doing her legs, which is the difficult tricky part for me because I wanted to my doll to stand naturally, so I give her leg cross pose and one hand up touching her cheek and another hand touching her hip. And I also sped this video up so you can enjoy watching the whole process without spending a lot of time watching. Now I'm making her arms, which I break it into 3 portions. The first portion is from her shoulder to her elbow, and the second one is from her elbow to her wrist, and the last one is her hand. So I'm making her hand right now. So start with the oval shape, and then I use a tool knife to cut into 5 fingers. So I normally do this into 3 portions. I don't make a long arm in one go because that would not ensure the proportion correctly. That is my technique. Now I'm making her another arm, which is raised up, which again I break into 3 portions. The first one is the shoulder to the elbow, which bend up, and the second portion is from her elbow to her wrist, which is up to her ear level, and then her hand would be the last portion. I also gave her ears first because once I start doing the hair, it won't be blocked or in the way. So once I'm happy with the hand, so I gently lift it up and attach it to her wrist. Now I'm making her eyes. Start with the 2-hole socket, then her nose, and I gave my doll always a small little nose because the smaller looks cuter. And I use another tool to make a dent for her mouth, and then I fill the hole with the white clay as her teeth and the red clay as her lips. And I use the tool with the silicone tin tip to gently spread the clay to form the lip that slightly open and soft smile. And a tiny bit of white clay for her front teeth. And an extra lower lips for make it more fuller. And now I started her eye area with the white clay for her white eye part and another dent for her color green eye part and again another dent for her black eye part and finish it with the tiny little white dot, laying them on top of the black eye areas. Now I gave her the eyeliners, which I use the black color, and to achieve a very fine line, I use the tool which people use it for fondant smoother. So I use this tool, rolling my clay in between the tool and the table until I achieve the very fine line. So now I'm making her the eyelid crease, which I used a darker color than her skin tone to give the shadow, and also use the same clay color for her lower eyeliners, and then continue the eyelashes with the black colors. And I use the same color as her hair for her eyebrow color, which is the dark coral red. And the eyebrow shape will really give out the facial expression very well. So for her look, which is a seductive, I give her eyebrow like this shape, which you can see is a little dent at the beginning and a little arch at the end. And then I just continue to fill the hair area around her body and spread it out with my tool that has a flat tip. And I decided to get rid of her skirt area that hanging out just to let the hair stand out instead. And I use another tool to make lines as a hair strand. And I finished her look with the earring that matching her hair clip, seashell accessory, and a golden chain necklace to match her belt. And this is a fun part for me, which is giving her more glam up with the eyeshadow and blush. I gave her blue color on her eyelids and the pink shade for her cheeks. Now, just to give her out as Ariel, the mermaid, I let her stand in between the coral and green seaweed and blue bubbles. As you can see, I sprinkled some glitter on top of some of her area, which are the corals and the accessories. And that apply on top of the glaze after I bake her at 130 Celsius about 35 minutes. So here it is, her final looks after bake, gloss and glitter. So if you like her, please give me a thumbs up and leave down some comments. You can tell me which doll in the future would you like me to do next. Also share this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can watch more content like this one in the future. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys soon on my next video. Until then, please take care. Bye bye.